won't speak for the negotiators or how it's working right now, but it's a full team effort. And the Ukrainians have been very good about who they have sent to the negotiations with Umarov out there, and we'll just have to, wait and see how it goes. But we're really, really close.
On December 7th, Russia struck a major dam in Ukraine's second-largest city, hitting a crucial water supply line and causing widespread damage to critical infrastructure. Moscow's forces attacked the Pechenihi reservoir dam, forcing authorities to close the roadway on top of the dam and severely disrupting both transport and water systems. Ukrainian officials said they expected the dam to be critically damaged and were already preparing to launch an emergency response to prevent a catastrophic breach. According to the Kharkiv Oblast prosecutor's office, one man from a nearby village was killed in the attack, highlighting the deadly impact on civilians. The village of Stary Saltiv was caught in the crossfire, as it is located on the right bank of the reservoir and lies directly in the path of the dam's water flow. Ukrainian military said in a statement, quote, "The Ukrainian side has long been aware of the potential risks and is ready for the dam to be critically damaged. Appropriate response plans were developed in advance," unquote. The Pechenihy Dam is a key source of water supply for dozens of settlements across Kharkiv Oblast, making it a vital lifeline for homes, hospitals, and industry. Ukraine condemned the attack as a gross violation of international law and explicitly labeled it a war crime under the Geneva Conventions and related treaties. Russia has previously targeted this same dam with missiles, drones, and guided aerial bombs, indicating a pattern of deliberately striking critical civilian infrastructure. Moscow routinely launches attacks that focus on Ukraine's critical infrastructure, including power plants, water systems, and heating networks, especially during winter. On December 7th, Russian armed forces carried out missile and drone attacks on central and northern Ukraine, widening the geographic scope of their strikes. Kremenchuk, Chernihiv, and Kyiv Oblasts were all hit by Russian missile and drone salvos, affecting cities and towns far from the front lines. Kremenchuk Mayor Vitaly Maletsky reported significant disruptions to electricity, water, and heating services, leaving many residents without basic utilities. Emergency crews were working through the night to restore critical services, according to the Kyiv Independent, as repair teams raced to fix damaged substations and pipelines. Several energy enterprises in Kremenchuk were struck directly, causing fires and damaging key equipment needed to generate and distribute power. Kremenchuk is located approximately 250 kilometers southeast of the Ukrainian capital city of Kyiv, placing it within range of many Russian long-range strike systems. In Chernihiv Oblast, several settlements were left without power after the attacks, although electricity was reportedly restored in most areas by the following morning. The Kyiv Independent reported that Russian drones killed a man inside his house in Chernihiv Oblast, underscoring the lethal risk faced by civilians even in supposedly safer rear areas. U.S. official Keith Kellogg later claimed that diplomatic teams were really close to reaching a deal that could bring an end to the war, though no formal agreement has yet been announced.
I think we're at the last 10 meters of trying to end this conflict where it's at. I think we're really down to a couple of issues, and the issues that are one are on terrain, which is primarily Donetsk, which is the 2nd Oblast. You have Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, Zaporizhia, and Kherson, and the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, which is currently in cold storage right now. But that is a huge nuclear power plant. If we get those two issues settled, I think the rest of the things will work out fairly well. I'd like to remind everybody in the room, the scale of that war is unprecedented when it comes to regional conflict. The Soviet Union left Afghanistan after losing 18,000. We left Vietnam after losing 58,000. Russia and Ukraine combined have lost over 2 million. Think about that. That is horrific numbers out there. And so we need to get the conflict to an end. President Trump has seen that. President Trump has gone out of his way to talk to people, which is great. He's talked to Putin, to Zelensky, and anybody else he needs to talk to. So I think we're almost there. I won't speak for the negotiators or how it's working right now, but it's a full team effort. And the Ukrainians have been very good about who they have sent to the negotiations with Umarov out there. And we'll just have to, wait and see how it goes. But we're really close.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.